I grew up in a big family. There were 7 of us living in the house, so I'm used to having all these people around me and sharing a bathroom, cooking family dinners, and being around people. I'm used to socializing like that. So this is like it's home to me. Like it really is. Like I'm so happy here. So love this place.
Um, it's a community that was founded on general on a general sort of environmental and social justice ethos, so we believe that by living together and sharing resources, we can have less of a footprint, an environmental impact on the earth. We live in a particularly poor neighborhood, so we also think that by buying houses here and keeping housing prices low, we're keeping the neighborhood stable and sort of being an anchor for the neighborhood.
This is a unique situation where people come who really care about themselves and the earth and their well-being and try to make a difference in their lives.
I'm a second generation Abodian to a certain extent. My father was here in the late 70s, early 80s, and even though he left when I was 2, I grew up with stories about the abode, of the message, about the Sufi order, about Pir Vilayat. And so as I grew up, I kind of knew some of these stories, and then my own personal journey took me in many directions, and then finally it just made sense after 33 years to come back here. From having been just a few months old to then being 33, life took that long for me to kind of come back, and it was really amazing to feel like this was actually like a homecoming when I got here this summer. I came for the summer program, and then after the summer program, there were just a few conversations of like, I love you, we love you, I love you back, like come back as a staff person. And so we figured out how to make that happen, and so now I'm the property rentals manager at the abode, which is a fun, exciting position that lets me interact with pretty much everybody that comes through, so it's actually really fun.
Because this community is a place where you can almost go through a sped up inner growth process. You meet, it's almost like a karmic whirlpool. You meet, and almost you do that in life anyway. You go anywhere and you meet who you're supposed to meet, but in a way it feels like a vortex or something, like it happens quick. And it's almost like it's appropriate sometimes for people to come even for a week or something, where they meet something and that meets them in their inner developments, and then and hopefully they serve through that meeting too. But it's a very transient community in a way.
It always loves you and accepts you back, and always understands that everybody goes through different phases in their life, and sometimes they're going to be here and sometimes they're going to be gone. It's always been kind and gentle to me in that way, like it's always let me go when I needed really to do that, and then always accepted me back. I was immediately embraced by the people here in the ashram, and I eventually got involved with the board, was the president, got involved with management and the administration, and I can't even remember how long I did it. It seemed like forever. Like I must have been in 10,000 hours worth of meetings.